Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of BattleTech. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that you're chose to join me today as we destroy an enemy lance. What does lance mean? I think it means just group of enemies.
Waiting for my opening.
Last episode we destroyed half of them. They are apparently four vehicles. They haven't fired a single round yet. We also destroyed another lance. There were 2 mechs. Interesting. So now we probably can balance these guys because they are both missions are the same difficulty. We can probably think of these guys. Ah, you poor little guy. We can probably think of the basically 2 light mechs as double, or as basically double the power of one of these little, what are they called? Recruits. They are recruits, but that's because that's their level of power and stuff. So I'm gonna send you up there, see if I can destroy that
Copy
one.
that.
Light mechs seem to do a very good job destroying these little things. And I have visual on the other one. Okay, let's see what I can do here. Scorpio, that's the one. Can't you? You can't see that guy? Really? Why not? Well, brace. He's gonna be fine. Don't
What do
worry.
you need?
I need you to kill this one. Can you do that for me? Can you just shoot that from there? 80% chance to hit.
Confirmed.
That's a kill. Bandit down.
Vehicle trashed.
Or that. That's also that's also the thing that happened. Okay, let's send Vic in. She's gonna do the medium laser thing. I need to remember what the range on that are. The lasers are generally low range as far as I could tell. We can see over here. They are... No, it doesn't show over there. It only shows on the other one. I don't have line of sight. Or I don't have range, basically. So I have glitch.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Yeah, what do you have? Medium lasers, so that is not gonna work. Let's just go over there.
Got it. Max speed, no shooting.
Yes, that is the consequence of max speed, indeed. Thank you for telling me that. Okay, I think Decker should be able to deck that guy in the
Ready
face.
for orders.
I wonder if you can do... Oh, yeah. Let's see how that goes. 95%
Move
chance
order
to hit.
received.
There's the little guy.
Ah!
You missed. No. Yeah, you missed. You idiot. Well, the vision is down. Let's see what he does. Can't move the camera while in this mode. Please don't look over there. A little bit of damage. Back armor. We have a little bit of that. Not a problem. So let's have you murder that guy. 95%. Go for it. I don't know what DFA is.
Engaging physical attack.
Oh, you flipped it on purpose. Can you imagine?
Enemy unit destroyed.
It would also do damage to the thing, but yeah, a milk run just as we expected. Good work, Commander. Mission successful indeed. Okay. Good stuff. Let's see what we have. Well done, Commander. We obviously placed our faith well in you. Indeed, you did. That's the report. Everything is good. And now, what do I gain? I have some LRM-10s over here that I can get. Short-range missiles, 6. Those are nice. So basically, I should go with the most expensive stuff if I want to sell it, or with the stuff that I need if I want to keep it. Like an autocannon 5, for example. That's actually pretty good. But if I want 2 of these on a single mech, then I want that. Let's see what we get out of that. Short-range ammo and an MG. You really gave me an MG, didn't you, you jerk? Ah, well. Money is where it's at, really. Because I expect to, well, it depends, I suppose. It depends on what we find over here. Flamers! Flamers have... There's flamers? Well, the Remoored Frontier. Alright, everybody. Gather around. After our last talk, I bit the bullet and started fishing around for uncertified contracts. Well, that explains why we gain reputation with the contracts that we've been doing. And I might, I repeat, might have caught us something. Who's the client? Unknown. She didn't ID herself in the message, but she claims to be a member of the Canopian elite. She says that she's got a big job lined up and she wants us for it. Us, specifically. She called the commander out by name. How would she even know about us in the first place? It isn't like we're drowning in publicity out here. Good question, says Yang, and I'm betting we don't have an answer. We're certain this client isn't really a bounty hunter, because I can list off about 5 different banks that'll all love to repossess this ship. Now we're shopping for uncertified contracts behind the review boards back, Yang. Hell no, I'm not certain. But for what it's worth, I can confirm that she's rich. She reached out to us with a priority HPG message, and those things ain't cheap. What is that actually? Hyperpulse generator. The hyperpulse generator, or HPG, is a device capable of sending terabytes of compressed information from one point to another at faster than light speeds. All modern HPG arrays are owned and operated by Comstar. Sure. Wait a minute, that might be a tell. Oh, but Comstar is the neutral thing. Yeah. Anyway, Rich is good. I like Rich. Yeah, we'll meet with this new mystery client, but that's all we'll do until we've heard of her pitch. That's fair, Commander, says Meyer. We need to follow up on this, but that doesn't mean we can't be cautious. A meeting is just a meeting. What's the worst that could happen? Well, our new client vents us out the airlock, and our corpses spend the rest of forever tumbling through the icy vastness of space, says Yang. Now, thanks for that delightful image, says Darius. Look, Vic, I'll admit, this is sketchy as hell, but it's also the best lead we're likely to find. If you want to follow up, plot a course to Bellerophon. The client will be waiting. Well, we're there already. The contract to meet with our Canopian mystery client is ready for the review in the command center. Take a look when you're ready, Commander. Our MechWarriors that picked up a fair amount of combat experience over these last few drops head to the barracks to review their dossiers, their folders, and direct their training. And don't forget, you can check on the state of our finances from the terminal in your captain's quarters. If you ever want to change our mercenary company's name or symbol, excuse the hiccup, you can do that from there. Too many hiccups. Our mech warriors are gaining in experience and need guidance. Thank you very much. This guy's annoying. He talks a lot. You told me already the experience. Anyway, we're going over there. I've changed the things already. We're the RPG army. If you're wondering about the symbol and all that sort of stuff, I chose that symbol because it looked cool. That's basically I was looking for something that was vaguely RPG related. It looks cool. And then I realized that it kind of vaguely looks like the wolf, what was their name? Space Wolves, that's the one. Kind of vaguely looks like that, even down to almost the same color. And I like the Space Wolves. I'm not a big Warhammer 40k fan in the sense that I don't know a lot of things. By the way, have you noticed that this is a painting thing? I don't know a lot of things about it, but I do know that the Space Wolves are the best. So yeah, Space Wolves it is, and I painted them in that way. It's not as light a blue as the Space Wolves are, simply because I didn't like this lighter blue over here, for example. That's their lighter blue, but I don't like it as much. So that's our excuse me, that's our setup, our look. Anyway, before we do anything, because we didn't get any damage, we don't need to repair anything, everything is refitted, everything is good. What is that? Umbra. What the? What is that? Also, there's patterns. What? Default. And this gets the cooler looking thing. But it doesn't change anything. It just looks better. That's what it does. This looks like a robot. This looks like a badass. Okay. Let's also look over here at our patterns. And see. Oh, I see. That's kind of cool. That first one looks a little bit like Space Wolves. A little bit. It's kind of tricky to get that, to get the same. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the first one. It's really tricky because it's just on, it's different robots and stuff. Huh. That one barely has any accents. Pattern 5 seems like a winner right there. And over here we have pattern 3. Yeah, it's very hard to see anything there. That seems pretty good. Okay, good stuff. This one doesn't have umbras or anything like that. I'm not really sure what umbra means. Shadow? Shade? Whatever. So, contracts. No, before contracts. MechWarriors. What do we have? We have... What do we have?
Receiving you.
Thank you. Maximum injuries.
Waiting for orders.
Hi. What? Oh, the experience.
Ready for orders.
So Behemoth only
Ready
has
for
that,
orders.
What do you need?
and you have more. Okay. Ooh.
Commander,
How does Glitch have?
good to go.
How did you?
Commander.
What? Okay, whatever. So me, I have tactics. Can level that up. And gunnery, fire weapons at up to 3 targets. Sounds good. And I can only have 2 of these, and then I can only have 1 of these. That's how it goes, right? Okay, so if I want to go with this, which is actually pretty good, I just go there. Confirming this ability selection is permanent. You may only have 2 primary abilities and 1 specialist ability.
Training complete.
Indeed. And then we have piloting, which is going to increase melee hit chance and base sprint distance. It also increases the threshold of stability that triggers unsteady and increases the maximum level of evasion possible from movement, which is also pretty good, and I like it, so let's go with that. Just be
Training
very
confirmed,
evasive.
Commander.
Then Guts over here, these are pretty cheap, so maybe I'll just want those. Guts improves the maximum health of MechWarriors. It also reduces the penalty from weapon recoil and increases the threshold of heat that triggers overheat. Well, that's actually pretty good. And what about tactics? Increases the effectiveness of called shot opportunities. It also reduces the penalty for indirect fire and improves minimum range of weaponry. Improves minimum range of weaponry, which means reduces the minimum range, which is good. So let's wait for that.
Yes, Commander.
So what about you, Medusa? What are you going to be? You are going to be a backliner. Plus 10% base melee hit, unsteady threshold. That's for piloting? I don't want that. Multi-target is nice. Breaching shot. Attacks with a single weapon, ignore cover, and guarded on the target. With a single weapon. That's really interesting. What about this one? This unit can move after shooting if it has not moved yet. Oh, that's really cool as well. So he's going to be a bombardment type of guy. What do we have over here? Select a target with a sensor range to reveal it until the end of current round and remove 2 of its evasive. That's nice. And then over here, max piloted by this MechWarrior gain +1 to evasion and remove 1 bar of stability damage when reserving. What about this one? Gain guarded when stationary. Successful melee attacks knock your opponent target back by 1 initiative phase. That's interesting. So I'm just gonna go with the gunnery here because that's what I'm gonna run you as.
MechWarrior training complete.
Not gonna
Waiting
be
for
a
orders.
very complex thing. I can have Behemoth be...
Receiving.
Oh, yeah, she's already got that. Plus health, -1 recoil, and then I can have this for melee attacks. Specifically for melee attacks, though. Base melee hit, unsteady threshold. That's also pretty good. And I can get to tactics, which will give us... Sorry, takes so long. Increase the call shot opportunity. Yeah, you can wait a little bit. And then we have
Receiving
Decker, who's going to be for piloting, because this thing is amazing. Can move and shoot and all that sort of stuff. I can't level that up. Guts, what's that for? I just saw it. Nope, it's not what I need. Yeah. Just going to wait a little
Training
bit
complete.
for that. And then
Yes,
we have
Commander.
Behemoth already.
Orders.
Waiting
And
for orders.
Glitch, which I am waiting for. Okay, pretty good stuff. Let's go into the contracts and see what we're dealing with here. So, Benefactor, it's a little bit trickier. Probably going to be, I'm going to say 2 light mechs and 1 medium mech. Let's go with that. Probably not. Probably it's going to be more than that. Maybe 4 light mechs and 1 medium mech or 3 light mech. I don't know. We'll see. So, Benefactor, travel to Bellerophon to meet this client. No need. Oh, he doesn't pay. This one pays, but that one doesn't. So, yeah, let's deploy, and I'll read that when it shows up. In orbit. Do I know her? Ana Maria Centrella. That's Spanish. So, Ana Maria, I suppose, would be. Mr. Oliveira, thank you for honoring my request to meet. I am Ana Maria Centrella. You've heard of my family, I'm sure. Lady Centrella, this is a surprise. I wouldn't expect a member of the Canopian royal family to even know who we are, let alone approach us in such a non-traditional manner. This isn't a traditional contract, and I don't need Comstar asking questions. Besides, there's no reason to involve the Mercenary Review Board. I already know what I want to hire. I already know that I want to hire you. Have I piked your interests, Commander Sunwielder? Oh yeah, that's my name. I forgot about that. Vic Sunwielder. Well, my interests, sure, but I need to hear the details before I'm willing to commit to anything. Of course, Commander Sunwielder. I'd expect nothing less. The job that I have for you is relatively simple. I need you to recover something for me, and I need it done quietly. In exchange for your services, I will pay down the interest on your rather sizable loans and buy you the breathing room you've been looking for. A fair deal, wouldn't you say? How do you know what? You know what? It doesn't matter. Just tell us what you're supposed to be recovering. This. And she, her image is replaced on the screen by a grainy photograph of an enormous grounded dropship. Ramshackle structures cling to it like barnacles. Oh, wait a minute. There's people living there? That's pretty cool. I mean, we're gonna take it home, but yeah. She's a derelict vessel on an Argo, one of the only 2 ever made. For over 200 years, she's been lying in state on Axilus, a pirate moon in the heart of the frontier. I want her, and you are going to bring her to me. Yeah, and how exactly are we supposed to do that? I mean, that's a big ship, and she looks half cannibalized for parts. Look, you can see her ribs in the photo. I'm as enthusiastic about money as the next guy, but I'm a mech tech, not an aerospace engineer. I'll be damned if I can get that thing flying again. Relax, Mr. Vertanen. I have engineering staff on hand to attend to the Argo. Their leader, Dr. Farah Murad, has built quite a reputation for herself in the frontier. You'll find a jump ship waiting for you at Alloway. I will carry you to the pirate moon, where you'll clear a path to the crash site. Dr. Murad and her team will go to work on the derelict, and you will protect them until the work is done. This should be all well within your capabilities, Commander Sunwielder, unless I have come to the wrong company, of course. So what I'm hearing is, let's not go with that. Let's not downplay the difficulty of this and try to get, it's just, still that, I prefer that to this one. So let's go with that. So what I'm hearing is that you want us to play babysitter while a bunch of gearheads fix a ship. Well, that's what I love about you, mercenaries. You're so refreshingly straightforward. And it appears that we do have an understanding. Do the job well enough, and there'll be other opportunities waiting upon your return. Mr. Oliveira, we'll never find you a better opportunity than the one I'm offering. Commander Sunwielder, I can promise you that. She isn't wrong, Vic. We were looking for a lifetime. And I think this is as close as we're gonna get. To pay off our debts? Yeah, I'm sure. This feels too good to be true, but I don't see what choice we've got. Well, there's always a choice, says Young. In this case, we could take the job, or we could accept a life of desperate poverty. So I guess that means we're in? Very good. I'll forward your contract to Mr. Oliveira. You know, Commander Sunwielder, your exploits on Solaris 7 are remembered in the Magistracy. I watched some of your fights myself. I saw your potential. Let's hope that you live up to it. The contract for Lady Centralia's derelict recovery job is ready for review in the command center. We should follow up when you think we're ready. Yeah, so that's basically how it goes. Let's see if the hiring hall has changed anything. It has not. So I can press escape and go into the store. See if we have any weapons over here that are plus marked or anything. We got mechs. That's all partial mech salvage and stuff like that. Good for me. Let's just go. Contracts. Contracts, thank you very much. Oh, they're out of here. Well, that seems like an easy job. It's a lot of money. Where would that be? Can I go to the star map from here? So, we have a contract over there. And if I click here, well, it doesn't really matter where we go. So priority mission. Should I go there right now? Travel contract to Detroit. Yeah, let's go over here. Wait a minute. No. Don't set a course. Don't do that. So we're going to do it from here. Because I'm going to do something else. I'm going to set up my my robots and see if that works. So we got patrol over here. That's an easy one. And we have Axilus. That's going to be how long? 18 days. That's good enough. Let's go into the mech bay and use the time for things. More importantly, I think it is I'm now seeing the wisdom in having... Can I... Oh, just need to go into storage. That's parts. Okay. Let's ready up this locust. It's pretty simple. It'll take 3 days for this mech... Oh! I didn't know that. I did not know that. So apparently you can put them in storage easily enough. It's just taking them back out is not a is a problem. But I think it might also be because of the weapons that it had. So what I'm gonna do here for... Sorry, I need to look at the contracts again. Or look at the contract again. That is gonna be 18 days. That sounds good to me. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set up this robot over here to have long-range missiles for days. Okay, so if I strip all the armor and if I remove all of the lasers, all of the ammo, all of that, the heat sinks are probably gonna remove as well, so I can max out the armor and have a better notion of what exactly is going on in regards to at least the tonnage that I'm using. And then I have long-range missiles over here. These are a little bit on the heavy side, but I can have 2 of them. Warning, no, you can add LRM. Oh, cannot add. Why? Oh, that's ammo. No, why? Not in... Oh, because it's the 2 slot. Okay, that seems simple enough. You add that over there. Simple. Yeah. Let's see what we have over here. And of course, using these without replacing, it's better. And because it's a backliner, we're gonna have a lot of tonnage, and we're gonna be able to just sort of hang or have most of this stuff. Short-range missiles. Don't really want that. This is gonna be a problem. Long-range missile ammo. That's for everything. So if I have more, if I want more, I want that. And having these things, they're pretty heavy. Yeah, their autocannons are extremely heavy. So that's probably gonna take the 18 days, if not more. So I want more ammo over there. And short-range missile ammo. That's pretty light. Interesting. Yeah. And then I do that, and it sorts everything out automatically. I mean, I could change it manually, but it prioritizes already the legs to lose, which is the normal thing. So that's pretty good. Let's see how long that takes. 19 days. Just under. It's pretty good. And of course, it costs money. So that in and of itself was a bad idea to do what I did before.
I'll let you know when that's done.
Thank you very much, Darius. No, that wasn't actually Darius. That was Young. So let's go to the contract. We're gonna need to wait just 1 extra day. That's fine. So we can do that. I could do here 17 days. I could do that as well, I suppose. But let's travel.
Bio command.
Off we go.
All hands prepare for transition to thrust gravity.
I really like that they didn't do bullcrap sounds in space, but I like more the approach that they had in Alien Isolation, where you just hear all those boom, boom, like very close-up sounds of all the vibrations that are close to you. Ooh, banging noises, speaking of which, banging noises draw you to the shared MechWarrior barracks. Oh, don't go and check on their banging. What is this? Where you find Behemoth disassembling one of the leopard's internal walls. There are already several panels nearby, or neatly stacked beside her. She pauses, then explains, there's a few cubic meters of dead space back here. I'm making room so we can stretch without hitting the bunks. As reasonable as this sounds, the banks aren't going to like you modifying their property. Sure. Is this gonna add to my bunks? Yeah, I'm gonna set the money aside for the fine. Basically, it's an upgrade. You look Behemoth in the eye. You know how the chain of command works. You have to clear changes like this before you start, I say. And she shrugs. Well, can I? You look over Behemoth's work. It's cleanly done with no hazards. Take a break until I make a decision. During a chat with Darius, you compare the cost of the fines to the benefit of the MechWarriors for the MechWarriors and decide it's worth it. And we gain morale, which is very important and definitely very, very, very worth it because we pay a lot more per month, I should say, to get that extra morale. So that was definitely, and besides, it's just extra morale, so that's pretty good. So it didn't actually increase the space for us. When's the next Shadowhawk one? Oh, we're gonna get a financial report in the meantime. I hate it. I hate it. Don't talk to me about money. Off we go. And of course we hear a little bit of things. Yeah, they're very, very faint sound. But I like it. Space is like that. Very unique, basically. If you're trying to recreate in atmosphere flight and all that sort of stuff in space, then you can do that. It's just
Got a new financial report for you, Commander.
just going to be a very different sort of atmosphere, I guess. Not atmosphere, well, I guess lack of it. So operating expenses 231, that's pretty good. We can up our money a little bit. That's always very nice. Morale effect is 0, but that's just normal. Let's see how much we're paying for morale expense. Oh, that's crazy expensive. That's crazy expensive. I mean, I could go for it. I am focusing on money. Let's go for it this month and see how that goes. So spend a little bit of money. That's fine. We have 3 days until we reach Alloway. And then we have another day after that. Oh, it's green! Why could it be green? We've arrived at Alloway, Commander. Ready to proceed with the current contract? Not yet. We're gonna need to wait a day. We're actually gonna need to wait a full episode because we're out of time for this one. So, for right now, I'm Colonel RPG, and this has been BattleTech. I really hope you've enjoyed it, and if you did, go ahead and leave a comment. Like the video if you want to see the next episode come out sooner rather than later. But above all, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.